All right, you lot, brace yourselves. Arsenal just smashed 7 goals like they're playing FIFA on easy mode. PSG turned Liverpool's penalty hopes into a horror flick, and Aston Villa, are swaggering into the quarters like they own the place. This is your UEFA Champions League round of 16 breakdown for 2024-25. Both legs are in the books, March 4th to 12th, and the quarterfinals are locked and loaded. The new 36-team format's been a wild ride. Top 8 got seeded, playoff survivors scrapped it out, and now we've got 8 insane stories to unpack. Grab a brew, tell your boss to shove it, and let's dive into this madness. Liverpool versus PSG. My heart's still racing. First leg at Anfield, Harvey Elliott, 19 years old, by the way, unleashes a screamer late, 1-0. PSG, they're peppering a listen with 27 shots, 27. Blokes out here pulling off Matrix-level saves. Second leg in Paris, 1-1 aggregate. Penalties? Liverpool's lads bottle it. PSG, smash, 4-1. Madrid derby, Real Madrid versus Atlético. In the first leg at the Bernabeu, Real struck early. Rodrigo curled in a beauty just 4 minutes in. Atlético fought back with Julian Alvarez's stunning strike in the 32nd, but Brahim Diaz's magic in the 55th, dancing past 3 defenders to slot home, gave Real a 2-1 lead. Second leg at the Metropolitano, Atlético hit the ground running. Conor Gallagher scored after just 27 seconds, leveling the aggregate at 2-2. Vinicius Jr. skied a penalty in the 70th, and after extra time, it went to penalties. Drama unfolded. Alvarez's spot kick was ruled out for a double touch. Marcos Llorente hit the bar, and Antonio Rudiger sealed it 4-2 for Real to advance. Bayern versus Leverkusen. This was a slaughter. First leg, Munich, Harry Kane's like 2 goals, cheers, 3-0, game over. Second leg, Leverkusen. Bayern had a 2-0 cherry on top, 5-0 aggregate. Stats: Bayern outshot M 29-20 across both legs. Kane's at 10 UCL goals, chasing Ronaldo's records. Kusen's unbeaten streak against Bayern. Xabi Alonso's tactics board's now a cry for help. Bayern roll through, terrifyingly good. Arsenal versus PSV. Mate, this was unhinged. First leg, 7-1. 7. No Saka, no Jesus. 6 different scores. Salute punch. Second leg, PSV fight back for a 2-2 draw, but 9-3 aggregate. Stats: Arsenal's 16 goals stand tall through 5 injuries. PSV's 3 pale in comparison. PSV's defense was me after a kebab. Slow and useless. Arsenal strut into the quarters. Arteta's a genius. Barca versus Benfica. Nerves, then domination. First leg, Lisbon. Rafinha slots 1. 17-year-old Pau Cubarsí gets a red. 1-0, sweaty palms. Second leg, Camp Nou. Barca drop a 3-1 bomb. Aggregate. Stats: Benfica's 4-4 home wins in the league phase got smoked by Barca's 66.3% opta odds. Banter? Szczesny made 8 saves in leg 1. Loke's a tank, but Benfica's attack was on holiday. Barca cruise on. I'm buzzing for him. Inter versus Feyenoord, proper battle. First leg, Rotterdam.
Ciao Martinez!
Barry's 1. 2-0. Inter's in control. Second leg, Inter continued their rampage. Thuram and Kalhanavu going nuts for Fing. 1 aggregate. Stats: Inter Milan has conceded 37 goals in all competitions for the versus Feyenoord's grit. Banter? Feyenoord were scrapping like pub lads at 2 a.m., but Inter's like, chill, we've got this. Inter advance, classy stuff. Dortmund versus Lille. My pulse is still racing. First leg, Signal Iduna Park. 1-1, sloppy, tense, classic BVB. Second leg, France. Lille go 1-0 up through Jonathan David. Then Dortmund hit back late. Sabitzer and Malin, 2-1. 3-2 aggregate. Stats: Dortmund's leaky 38 goals conceded in the Bundesliga nearly cost them, but David's 43 fantasy points couldn't finish it. Banter? I was pacing my flat. Dortmund's chaos is why I love football. They're through, barely. Villa versus Brugge. Emery's a wizard. First leg, Bruges, 3-1. Ollie Watkins and Morgan Rogers tearing it up, sneaky and brilliant. Second leg, Villa Park, 3-0. McGinn, Duran, boom, 6-1 aggregate. Stats: Villa's 7th place league finish turned into knockout goal. Brugge were playoff survivors who ran out of steam. Banter? Brugge's defense was me trying to block a shot after 5 pints. Hopeless. Villa strut into the quarters. I'm obsessed. Now, the quarterfinals has already kicked off, and it's massive. PSG versus Aston Villa. Luis Enrique versus Emery's revenge plot. Arsenal versus Real Madrid. Arteta versus Ancelotti's trophy cabinet. Barcelona versus Dortmund. Flair versus pure chaos. Bayern versus Inter. Kings goals versus Inter es steel. This is going to be unreal. I'm breaking it all down next video. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. Which ties got you hyped? Tell me now. That's a round of 16 absolute scenes. From Arsenal's rampage to Villa's glow-up, this stage had me screaming. Who's lifting that trophy in Munich May 31st? Smash the comments with your pick, hit that like button if I got you buzzing, and subscribe.